Hi guys, it's Polish Fuse here, and welcome to this episode in Fusion 360. And in this episode, I'm gonna show you how to design a holder for SD cards and thumb drives and even a pen.
It's your host, Polish Fuse.
Okay, so the first step was drawing a sketch of how would you like to make it. My sketch was 25 millimeter radius or 5 centimeter diameter or 2.5 centimeter radius, and then put on it a piece of draw on it the dimensions of a USB port. When you have the USB port drawn on it, you just want to extrude it a centimeter for me, because the depth around of the USB plug plus or minus a bit, so it will stick out. Then I made a sketch that is not useful for me, and then I made an adjacent plane, which is 45 degrees offset to the other ones. And then I made a sketch on it. That's a sketch of the. Wait, I'm gonna turn off everything else. That's a sketch of the as micro SD card slot. So yeah, then I extruded it. Then I made it into a circular pattern. Moved it a millimeter up. Then I copied or multiplied it, moved it up, then I combined the bodies by cutting them away, and this is how I got my SD card slots, or micro SD card slots. Then I drew another sketch. This time it's of an SD card, or SD card size slot. So then I drew it out. I moved it down a centimeter again, or a millimeter again, and I copied it. No, moved it even more, copied it, moved it a bit more, and then made a card holder thingy. Or the bottom cylinder piece. I only made it on one side because if you look here, you can see that these ones come, these SD cards will come into the center more than halfway, so I wouldn't be able to place more than one of them in one slot, on one level. So then I combined, or I showed this up. I combined the two cylinders together, and then I cut these SD card slots out. Then I added a bit of material back there because I actually thought that it might be better if my cards don't go the whole way in. Then I what is this? I have to check. I think that is, oh, it's just some. Okay, yeah. So here I added some text because I wanted to add a mark that it was me. And now I extruded it so it shows up, but here I noticed that there was a hole. So then, as normal person, I made a sketch that would cover the whole thing. And then I extruded it so it won't show the USB drive in it. And then I also extruded this part. Then I made just a simple sketch at the top, which is just a circle. A lot of messages coming at once. And I extruded it first a bit, then I realized that it was a bit too little, so I made it all the way through. It's supposed to be a pen holder, but I'm not sure it's gonna work. but I'm also going to use it as a sorry, a car passing by, or I guess truck, as a like material saving feature, because there's nothing there. And yeah, oh, actually I forgot one thing in this, which is to add some fillets to the whole thing all around, so that it won't or so that it wouldn't look nice, not like this deep. I guess, yeah, 5mm should be enough. And I guess I can also add some chamfers, so that it will be easier, or I guess no, I'm not gonna add chamfer to this one for now. I'm just going to add a chamfer to the centerpiece for like 2mm. And I'm also, oh, it can even serve as a M11 screw hole if you want to screw it in, but then your SD cards would stick out, so I guess that doesn't really work. And I'm going to also add a bit of chamfer on these USB slots, so they don't, so it's easier to put a drive into them, I guess. If there's like an exceptionally small one, then it's easier to get them out. Can I add 2.5? Perfection. Okay, yeah, and I guess that's everything. I guess in theory I could add a 2 distance 2mm by something like this, but that'd be really weird looking. In theory I could make a cupcake looking like, no, I won't do that. But yeah, that's everything. So now you can just press make, the 3D print option. So it can be hidden here sometimes, but I'm not sure if it will be on yours. Press here, press OK. There I have by default selected Repetier Host. Now you're in Repetier Host. Just rotate this 90 degrees. You're all set. I ejected it out, and now just slice it. Yep, so that's everything. Need to know, you probably can add some supports in the part itself, but I'm not going to, because it will be really hard to get rid of them. So yeah, that's everything. I'm going to share with you in the next episode how it looked and how to, let's see, debug this kind of part. And yeah, if you'd like to learn more from Fusion 360 programming and electronics, just subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to see more of these videos, like. And if you would like to see other kinds of videos, comment what would you like to see. So yeah, that will be everything. Hope to see you in the next episode. Polish Fuse signing out. See you next time.